Big moves, big headlines, and a small company suddenly on every investor's radar. NBY just lit up the tape. Shares spiked after a strategic $6 million investment and a leadership upgrade. Then the company announced a generous $80 on special cash dividend. That combination is rare. It's exciting, and it has momentum. If you're hunting for breakout stories, this one demands attention. Stick around. I'll explain why NOVABAY Pharmaceuticals Inc. is getting so much love and why that love might continue. Let's quickly set the stage. NOVABAY Pharmaceuticals Inc. is a specialty pharmaceutical company focused on eye health and targeted antiseptic technologies. Over the years, they've built a portfolio that includes clinically oriented products and consumer-facing eye care solutions. The company's science-first approach has produced proprietary formulations and partnerships that extend reach into both physician channels and retail. That mix, clinical credibility plus consumer distribution, creates a platform that can scale. For investors, the appeal is straightforward. Meaningful intellectual property, recognizable product names, and a nimble corporate structure ready to pivot when opportunity knocks. In short, NOVABAY is a boutique biotech with practical commercial chops. Now let's get to the fresh catalysts driving the rally. First, the capital infusion. In mid-August, the company entered into a $6 million securities purchase agreement with investor David E. Lazar. That financing was announced publicly and immediately changed the narrative. New capital means breathing room to execute. It signals investor confidence. And in NOVABAY's case, the announcement coincided with a leadership move that added clarity and direction. Second, leadership and management momentum. Around the same time, the market welcomed a new CEO and management updates tied to the investment. A crisp leadership reboot paired with committed capital can accelerate strategy execution. Investors responded. The stock jumped sharply on the news and trading volume surged. Third, shareholder-friendly returns. NOVABAY declared a $0.80 special cash dividend. That's a headline-grabbing payout. Companies don't hand out special dividends lightly. This move rewards shareholders directly and proves the company is in a position to return capital. The market reacted with enthusiasm. Across multiple outlets, these three items, the $6 million securities agreement, the management appointment, and the special dividend, were highlighted as the core reasons behind the stock's surge. Institutional interest also stepped into the story earlier in the year, with funds increasing stakes and monitoring the company's unfolding strategy. That institutional attention laid groundwork for the August momentum. These are the concrete positive facts pushing NB into the spotlight. So why might this be more than a short-lived headline chase? Start with capital and leadership. Fresh capital gives NOVABAY optionality. It enables targeted investments in growth initiatives. Think product commercialization, expanded distribution, or focused R&D. New management brings fresh relationships and a renewed strategic playbook. That combination often unlocks faster execution. Next, the market tailwinds. Demand for eye care products and antiseptic solutions is consistent and growing. Aging demographics. Increased screen time. Rising consumer awareness of ocular health. Those trends feed a long-term market hungry for effective, clinically credible products. Then there's M&A and strategic optimization. NOVABAY has been active in refining its portfolio and pursuing deals that crystallize value. The ability to make smart acquisitions or divest non-core assets can meaningfully reshape future revenue streams. Also, special dividends and capital returns attract a different class of investor. Income-seeking and value-minded investors will take notice of a $80 special payout. That expands the buyer base. Finally, the company's media and analyst coverage has turned favorable. Upgrades, buy calls, and positive feature pieces amplify investor awareness. More attention means more liquidity, which helps price discovery and can support higher valuations. Why are investors genuinely excited beyond today's spike? Because the story has multiple catalysts stacked together. Capital. Leadership. Cash return to shareholders. Institutional interest. That's a rare alignment. For long-term holders, this isn't just a trade. It's a potential growth path. NBY now has the funding to accelerate commercial initiatives. It has fresh leadership to drive partnerships and distribution. And it has a governance signal, returning cash, that shows management is intent on creating shareholder value. Picture this: disciplined execution that grows top-line revenue, smart capital allocation that preserves optionality, and increased market recognition that brings new buyers. If NOVABAY leverages the 6 melrose to scale profitable products or to seal strategic deals, the trajectory could be very favourable. Remember, biotech upside isn't only about breakthrough drugs. It's also about monetizing strong niche products, optimizing distribution, and aligning capital structure with growth plans. NBY checks many of those boxes right now. This is one of those rare moments where multiple positive signals converge. A strategic investment, a leadership reset, and a real cash dividend. That's the kind of news that turns heads and ignites momentum. If you're watching small-cap biotech moves, NBY deserves a spot on your watch list. I'll keep following the story and posting updates as new developments arrive. If you found this breakdown useful, smash that like button, subscribe for daily market stories, and drop a comment with what catalyst you want me to cover next. Let's ride the momentum together and keep an eye on how NOVABAY executes its next moves. This video is for informational and educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Always do your own research before investing.